Aloha and welcome to another episode of Cape and Cowl Unlimited. I'm your host Alex Burns and I'm joined with this guy, Stephen Carter.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's going well actually. Just seen a new trailer for the Daredevil Netflix series.
Season 2.
Yeah.
It's looking sweet. I loved all the religious sort of, painted stained glass sort of representations. Everything that happened in Season 1 they laid out for
all the
you.
Murals and everything.
Yeah, that's it. It looked great. Daredevil's always had that religious theme running through it, the Catholic sort of struggle that Matt Murdoch has. The devil in Hell's Kitchen doing angelic deeds, as it were. So, it was great to see that sort of added. It's a big part of the comics. Some of the more popular covers are him holding the crucifix and things like that.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just really excited for Season 2. I mean, what's got you most excited?
I think it's just the introduction of the new characters, really. We're going to see Elektra, which was hinted at in the first series, that as the Greek girl from when he was dating. They were talking about that in uni.
Oh, so these guys are already going to be sort of, like in the comics, they're already aware of each other. It's not going to be too
They're going to be aware of each other. I'd imagine when she's going to come out, it's going to be like a ghost of the past sort of thing. So, like
crazy
a stick
rolling up without the smacking. Well, maybe some smacking,
maybe.
But I'm just really excited for not only just Elektra, she's played by Elodie Young. Mm-hmm. She looks cool. I mean, we haven't really seen too much. There's been a quick shot of her pulling on the sort of red hand sort of mask and things. So we know she's like a member of those, one of the stronger eventual leader. But it's going to be interesting to see where Elektra is, at what stage in her career this is.
Yes. I'm definitely hoping for a more badass Elektra. I mean, we kind of got let down by the movie, didn't we?
Jennifer Garner,
They just went for the prettiness, and
I love that park bench fight where they're just like in the park on the seesaws, back flipping and smacking each other in front of these kids. What a weird scene! What a weird scene.
I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully something that's a little bit more closer to the comics, because
she's savage in the comics.
Yeah, and some.
What are those things called? Raphael Sai. Yeah, so pretty sweet. And she's not the only addition. We've got John Bernthal as Frank Castle, aka
the Punisher. Yeah,
pretty big deal there. I mean, what are your thoughts on introducing such a? He's quite a divisive character.
He's kind of like what Batman would be if he couldn't be bothered with the no guns, no killing.
If Batman, plus as well, he doesn't get into it for sort of altruistic reasons. He's, to make the world a better place. He gets in it because he's been wronged. It's that old school revenge story. He's a revenger.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And it's good that Marvel have finally got the rights back, so we might have something that's a little bit more true to the comics.
Yeah, definitely. He's very much. There's been like 4 or 5 Punisher movies. Like, I don't know if there's 2. Maybe not that.
Closer to 2.
I swear there's been 3. Like at least 3.
Actually, no, you had the short, didn't you? Yeah.
And the Dolph Lundgren one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ages ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so fair to say, never really been done justice.
No. Well, no, I mean, it's just done by sort of independent people who just wanted to make a brutal, bloody film, really, wasn't it?
Quick buck.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I mean, it's not. You can't exactly expect toys to be sold from this character, to be honest.
No, he's not quite the. I mean, you can't chuck around sort of the AK-47 and stuff like that. Because we know Daredevil goes to dark places. We saw in season 1, he was hanging dudes off of rooftops, but he's not going to drop them. But there was glimpses that he has that edge to him, that he's one push away from committing that ultimate murder.
He's willing to almost go there, but not quite. There's just something holding him back.
So it poses a question: who is the antagonist to Hell's Kitchen? Because we know after Kingpin's been taken down, it was in that process of being rebuilt after the Chitauri invasion in the Avengers. So it's not like Hell's Kitchen in New York now, which is actually really nice and gentrified really well. This is the one that they based it in the 70s. The old school disgusting Grime Alleys. So what's going to be posing the threat to Hell's Kitchen that causes Daredevil and the Punisher to cross paths, and why are they sort of facing the same villain? Now that would be the interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to approach it from different ways. This is where the Elektra thing comes in as well, because to be honest, she's more in the not Daredevil, the Punisher camp really. She's going to be for the sort of bloodthirsty vengeance and doesn't care about a bit of murder on the side.
So we've got temptation from. I mean, we've seen a picture of Daredevil at the mercy of the Punisher. He's chained up to like a chimney stack or whatever, and it's reminiscent from a scene in the comics where we won't go into too much, but he gives him a bullet.
Gives him a choice. Yeah,
you can cross that line to free yourself, or I'm going to do something horrible.
Yeah,
without spoiling too much. I don't know if it will follow that exactly, but if Elektra then falls in the same line as the Punisher, there'll be a different kind of temptation to do it there. Like if you've got someone you share love with. Saying it's okay to give in to that side of yourself.
It's okay to do a little bit of murder.
Yeah, and, and plus they're romantically involved as well, so they could be.
They were.
Well, they'll probably go down that road again.
They might. They might revisit it.
The way Daredevil was getting up, the way Matt Murdoch was getting up to business in the first season, I'm pretty sure he's had many relationships. So not bad for a blind guy.
He's not doing too badly.
He's got good taste. Like the smell is on point, isn't it? He knows he's on there. What I'm concerned about now is we've got some really big comic book characters coming in, the Punisher and Elektra, and the Hand's obviously going to play a larger role. There's that sort of is Stick going to return with his sort of
chased.
Who else? How is this going to affect the supporting cast we've already got? So Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, what are they going to be getting up to? What's their plot threads that are running through? What do you think?
Oh, that's the good thing about having a TV series. There's always going to be room to have all these subplots in and everything like that. I'm pretty sure we left the last series left off with Karen Page and Matt Murdoch sort of being romantically involved.
Yeah, I've seen another picture of them getting cosy over a pool table. That might be another thing, like a conflict of we might have a little love triangle going on. I do think Elektra will be romantically involved. I don't think they can shy away, even if it's told in flashback sort of thing.
And then obviously Foggy Nelson might try and get his hand back in.
Maybe, because I thought it was going down that route. I know that Karen Page is romantically involved with Matt Murdoch in the comics, but you wouldn't mind seeing Foggy getting a little luck, because he was kind of downtrodden. It is still a tight 13 episodes. It's the same, as Jessica Jones and the first season of Daredevil. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep it as tight and succinct. We're still having those moments to breathe. I'd love another episode where we explore the Punisher in the same way we had with Wilson Fisk in the painting episode, where you discover why he wakes up and just looks at that.
We've got to have some backstory there.
That was probably one of the best episodes, aside from all the awesome action that's going on.
Yeah.
That was one of my favourites. So real character insight to people who haven't really had a fair shake, and just fleshing out the series as a whole. We're looking forward to seeing so much come out of this new Netflix era of Marvel.
Yes.
So we'll be doing a special feature on the actual ways that it could probably tie into Iron Fist and the rest of the upcoming Marvel series.
Yeah, Defenders and everything.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, Daredevil Season 2, March 18th.
Yes.
Available worldwide on Netflix. Mark your calendar.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, see you later.
See you later.